We do think so. We do see some positive signs that there are, some ease in all these travel restrictions that are now imposed across Europe. We know that it's a really significant built-up demand for travel, especially leisure travel now that we enter into the high summer season. But what makes it a bit more difficult to manage and also plan for is that we see that our customers have changed their booking behavior. They now book their tickets very close to departure, so we have very low visibility into the summer. But our belief still stands that as we move into the mid-July into August, the peak summer season, demand will be far from normal, but hopefully back at around 50% of a normal summer. So that's what we're still planning for.
But again, I have nothing but sympathy for you. I don't know how you plan your staffing issues, your oil or your aviation fuel purchases, which planes you have where and in what quantity as well. I just don't know how you plan for this, especially given what you just said about passenger behaviour. I'm with them. I am leaving everything to the last moment in the hope of flying.
Right, it is very difficult, and it creates a significant challenge for not just for SAS, but for all carriers. I guess we all wrestle with the same issues. I think what we have done that is somewhat helpful is the fact that we very early on during the pandemic made a very, very difficult decision, but the right decision. We downsized our business by 40%. So we only have 60% of our normal workforce is actually still with us. And out of those 60% that are still with us, a majority we use the different furlough schemes that are available in our home markets, so that most of our employees are still working from home. They are on furlough schemes, and we are prepared to take them back as soon as we see as demand ramps up. But you're right, it is a challenge, and it's a big headache for any carrier today in Europe trying to plan and navigate in this very, very volatile and uncertain environment.
Rickard, can we talk about the short versus the long term? Because I think there's been a great hope that we'll have some normality soon. But the reality is, as it's been pointed out, if you look at the ramifications on the back of 9/11, that you had new airport security rules that just stayed with us. On the back of COVID, do you think we're just looking at a world now where we will travel with masks, we will have vaccine passports, there will be testing regimes? This is the new normal for a number of years from here.
No, I do think that we're going to face a new reality after the pandemic. I'm absolutely convinced that there will be a new dimension into travel, some sort of proof point, a vaccine pass or something that to demonstrate either that you carry antibodies or that you have gone through the vaccination process or program that has been approved by the WHO and so forth. So yes, there will be an additional kind of hassle to travel. And I think that will not disappear overnight. As times go by, I think we're going to see some ease in that restriction as well. But the key now for this, to make this, to simplify this and make it, possible for passengers to travel without too much hazard, is that we quickly find global solutions, global standards on how to deal with this, so that we don't have a patchwork of different rules and regulations and requirements, because it's going to be impossible for any customer and for carriers for that sake as well to navigate in such an environment. So common standards, I think, will be the key word to get, to reopen the world again to what we were used to before the pandemic.
Rickard,